Hey guys, so I wanted to share with you a monthly favorites. It's September and finally I'm doing my monthly favorites again. I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of them and start doing these every month. I actually have quite a bit to share with you guys this month. I didn't even realize that it was so much until I started putting everything into the bag and I'm like, oh, I guess I did have a lot more than I thought. So I have everything ready in this bag to share with you guys. So let's get started. I have been looking for a new face wash because my favorite Holy Grail face wash was the Vichy Normaderm face 3-in-1 face wash, but they don't make that anymore in the particular. They make it in a different formula, but they don't make it with the microbeads anymore because it's illegal here in the US. So I just don't think that the new version that they came out with is as good as the one that I liked. So I've been on the hunt to find a new face wash, and I have recently really been loving this one by Biore, and it's the baking soda cleansing scrub. I don't know if this really is a scrub. I don't think it really exfoliates that much, but I do think that it really does rejuvenate and suck all the dirt out of your pores and just makes you feel so fresh. Like, it just gives your skin a very fresh feeling without drying out your skin. And baking soda does have a lot of good uses for your skin, so the fact that it's in a powder face wash form by Biore, which I do love their nose strips, I was really excited and intrigued to try it out, and I actually really do love this foundation. It hasn't quite replaced my Vichy one, but it is really good, and I just picked this up at Ulta. I really love dry shampoos. I don't wash my hair every day. I wash it not very often, which is not kind of gross, but it's not good to wash your hair every day, and I'm also really lazy, and I don't like to wash my hair every day. So I wash my hair every 3 or 4 days, depending on how it feels. If it feels really gross, then I'll just wash it. But in between washes, I do like to use a dry shampoo. And recently, I have been loving this one by Living Proof. This is a little travel bottle because I wanted to try it out. And this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo. I was really on the fence about this when I first used it. At first, I thought that this was too heavy. I didn't think it didn't think that it worked as great as my Batiste. I think it's Batiste, yeah. Batiste dry shampoo, and I was like, why do I want to spend so much money when that one is better? After multiple uses, I finally realized that this is actually really amazing. I don't know if it's still as good as my Batiste one, but I do really think that this is a great dry shampoo. I don't know, I'm on the fence with which one's better, but I do like this one as well. I recently have been trying out a new foundation routine, and I have been really loving it this month. And it's the combination of the Dior Air Flash foundation, which is a spray foundation, and setting it over top with the Bare Minerals SPF matte foundation. Oops. Take two. So recently I have been loving the combination of these two. I like to just take this and spray it on a kabuki brush and then buff it onto my face, and then go in with a big giant fluffy brush and take the Bare Minerals foundation and just set this. Because without this, without setting it with this particular foundation, I feel like this just looks funky on my skin. I don't think it sits right. It's a very beautiful foundation, but I feel like in this particular area, it just sits kind of funny. And when I go over top of it with this, I feel like it just evens out the skin and gives it a very flawless look. And this has been my day-to-day foundation look. And I've just been loving the combination of these two recently. So I used to use brushes to apply my foundation, but I then started using the Beauty Blender, and I have not gone back to brushes since. But recently I've started using a kabuki brush again, and so that's why I wanted to mention it into my favorites, because I haven't used a brush to apply my foundation in a couple years now, and since I started using this again, I'm loving using the kabuki brush to buff in my foundation and then going in with the Beauty Blender to reduce any excess product that I have on my face. I've just been loving that method better, so I thought I would mention my Sigma flat kabuki brush. I've been loving this a lot this month, and it's what I've been using to apply my foundation every day. And I haven't mixed up my contour routine for day to day in a while. Normally I stick to the NARS Kahina palette, but recently I've gone back to using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, and I've been using her peach shade to set my under eyes, as well as these two contour shades in the palette. I believe that this one's Havana and Nutmeg are the two, what they're called. I can't pop them out right now. I need something to pop the thing out. But I've been loving this palette again recently. It's what I used to contour and set my under eye. I just lately have been liking that this gives a subtle, the peach shade gives a subtle brightness to my under eye, as well as it kind of evens out and hides any pores that might show, and makes my skin just look a lot more flawless recently. I don't know why I stopped using these. I think because I had other stuff that I liked to use. And I went back to this palette and I'm like, this is amazing. Why did I stop using it? So I have been loving this a lot this month, and have definitely been loving these three shades in my palette. And I will list them down below since I can't exactly remember the shade names off the top of my head right now. A lip combo that I have been loving a lot, it's what I'm wearing on my lips today, is the L'Oreal Collection Privé, or the L'Oreal Collection exclusive Zoe's Pink in shade 713. I mentioned this in my summer favorites. It's my favorite pink right now. I just think it's a really beautiful shimmery wash of pink. And over top of it, I've recently been going over it with this YSL Volupte Sheer Candy lipstick in the shade number 8, I believe. Don't think I've ever really figured out the names, but it's just this beautiful light purpley lavender shade. So the middle right here is just the YSL lipstick, and down here is a combination of the two. Also what I'm wearing on my lips. I've just been really loving this combination recently. It's kind of like a muted pink look that I've been really loving. I don't like to be so bam pink for day-to-day wear. And I just feel like this is just a beautiful, soft, everyday lip color. And I have two hair favorites that I love, other than the dry shampoo that I mentioned. The first one is bobby pins. For some reason, bobby pins seem to be the one item that just disappears. You can buy like a whole pack, and within a few months, all the bobby pins just seem to have vanished, and you don't know where they go. So, I was on the hunt to find really good bobby pins, and I love watching Abby from Twist Me Pretty. I love her hair tutorials, a lot of braids and things like that, which is something that I really love to do to my hair when it's really dirty. Braids kind of just make it look pretty. So she mentioned these Mega Grip bobby pins that you pick up from Sally's Beauty. These are the Mega Grip Premium Bobby Pins, and they come in this giant tin with like so many bobby pins, and these really do mega grip. So whatever hairstyle you want to do, you don't even need that many bobby pins. If you want to do a bun, you just need like 2 or 3 bobby pins. You don't have to have a whole head of bobby pins on your head if you're doing a messy bun, or if you're doing braids or whatever. Just a couple of these hold so much hair in place. So I don't know why I never bought these before. I mean, it's so much better than buying the cheap ones where you have to put like 50 different bobby pins into your hair just to hold your hair in place, and tons of hairspray. But these are really, really good. I highly recommend trying these bobby pins out. My last hair favorite is one of these things. I don't know what they're called. They're the little wiry things that we used to wear in the 90s when I was a kid, and I saw them at the store recently, and I was like, I used to love those headbands. And I'm not one for like the normal kind that you tuck behind your ears, but this one, for some reason, I have been loving these kind of headbands. So you wrap it around your neck and hook it up, and then you just use it like a headband and combs your hair back, and it kind of just holds everything in place. It's a very retro hair look. I've been thinking of doing like a 90s kind of tutorial just as a take back, because I used to love the 90s so much. And I didn't get to wear makeup when I was a kid because I was too little to, you know, appreciate the look of the 90s. So, but as a kid, I used to wear one of these a lot, and As a throwback, it's kind of my favorite for this month because I've been wearing it a lot, and it's this really pretty leopard print. You can't tell when it's in your hair, which is good because that's a little much for me. But I've been loving these things, and they're just kind of fun. And then my last favorite for September is flannel. I am so excited that it's fall again. I love fall. I love flannel. I love wearing... And then my last favorite for this month is fall. I love fall. I love flannels. I love boots. I love everything about fall. Just because it's the season where you get to start layering and wearing flannel again, and half of my wardrobe consists of flannel and boots, so it's kind of where I geared towards. My favorite inspiration for outfit choices is fall and winter. So I'm so happy that the season's back. I love cinnamon and peppermint and pumpkin and all of those things, so I thought I would mention that I love the season of fall and winter, and I just thought it would be fun to share with you guys. I decorated some Star Wars pumpkins, and I will insert a picture for you guys to check out just because it was fun, and I'm kind of a secret nerd, so I thought it would be really fun to dress up my pumpkins a little bit and make them into Star Wars droids. Why not? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Please subscribe and comment below if you haven't already, and I would really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!